Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video in my Breath of the Wild Master Mode playthrough. Last episode, we started the Great Plateau, enabled the infinite jumps glitch. Yes, see, this is what I was talking about. If you jump immediately after a loading zone of any sort, you will become frozen. A simple way to fix this is to teleport. So, yes, that is something you're going to want to watch out for. But today we are going to be continuing with the Great Plateau, hopefully cleaning out a few, if not all, of the shrines. And getting some awesome runes. So, first off is the Magnesis rune. The Magnesis rune. And yes, the infinite jumps glitch still works after doing that. You just want to be careful. I'd have to say my favorite rune is the Bombs rune. You guys let me know in the comments what your favorite rune is. Magnesis. Manipulate metal objects using magnetism. Now, I could just skip this entire thing, but I'm a little rusty on using these runes in a real-world scenario, so I'm actually going to try to complete the shrine the way it is intended, because I need practice. The simple way to deal with this is to just keep the box in between you and the guardian. After it shoots at you, you can go and attack it like normal. Try to get it into the water, because it will die instantly in the water. Apparently guardians don't do well in the water. Ancient spring. A spring used in ancient machinery. It is light and buoyant enough to float on water, and no matter how many times it's compressed, it never loses tension. So, you're just going to, well, you don't even need to do any of that if you're using this glitch. You don't even need to open the stinking door. So yes, you can basically skip this entire shrine, and that applies to almost every shrine, except for the test of strength shrines. They do not have an opening up on the top where the monk is hiding, so you cannot skip those. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Oman Ow, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia, and dedicated— oh, I didn't read that fast enough. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of the Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. May the goddess smile upon you. this loading screen is taking a long time. I hope in the sequel they minimize the loading screens. What? Good. Oh man. I was trying to get past without triggering the old man cutscene. It seems you've managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. Can I have that paraglider, dude? I encourage you to slow down for a moment, my courageous friend. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. Give me the paraglider. I have yet to finish speaking. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. That wasn't the deal. Oh, well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Got it. I admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something else before you go. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. What's in this chest here? Ruby, a precious red gem mined from large ore deposits found throughout Hyrule. Rubies contain the power of fire and have fetched a high price since ancient times. Now, let's see. Which shrine should we go to next? Well, let's get my favorite one. Yes, I have no need for fast travel. This travel is fast enough. Why am I talking in the old man's voice again? You see, I do that. After I speak a lot in a particular voice, I just talk in that voice for a while. Oh no, did Bokoblin see me? Oh no. Oh, that was close. Oh boy. Don't kill me, don't kill me. Ooh, cricket. Come here, cricket. So basically now I guess we just head to the next shrine. Ooh, I wonder if I can take out a guardian. Definitely not. I do not think that would be at all possible or wise. Let's try to kill these guys. What? I missed! How did I miss? Oh no, I'm gonna get blown up too. Oh, I'm gonna steal their steak. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight them because that would not be a good idea in my current condition. And just jump away. Yeah, just vanish from existence. Don't hit me with a rock. Yeah, it's weird. Where do they get the rocks? They just pick them up from the ground, but they can throw an infinite amount of rocks. How are there just an infinite amount of rocks in the ground? I mean, I know there are like a lot of rocks in the ground, but like in one spot on the ground. Well, let's see. We have bombs next up on the agenda. And let's see. Okay, I want to get some more ancient parts because those are good for a lot of rupees once you get off the plateau. But let's see, I don't want to get killed by a guardian. And they can aim upwards quite a ways, so I don't think I could jump away fast enough. Let's see, that guardian will wake up. But I don't think this one does. Yep, that one doesn't wake up. Ooh, that one does. I don't want to get too close to it for it to wake up. Ooh, what's in this chest? I love all of the oh no. All of the extra chests planted around Hyrule. I am so dead. Okay. Bad Shrine. Ooh, I want to wear this shirt. Expansion Pass bonus. A shirt with the Nintendo Switch logo on it. It's a rather rare find, so wear it with pride. I believe there's only one in the game. I might be wrong, though. Hold on, let's test if you can fix the being frozen glitch with the same way you can fix the walking extremely slow glitch. Because both of them, the general solution is to teleport away. Bomb trap. Ah, you can't hold anything. I can just change my shirt. Right. What if I eat something? Let me go. This is actually really good for freeze frames. But you can't change your weapon. I'm just stuck like this. That's actually really cool, though. So I guess we teleport away now. But, so yes, teleporting is the only way to fix that glitch. That flaw in the glitch. You know, it's really weird how the infinite jumps glitch travels through all sorts of loading screens. Like, it'll travel through any loading screen whatsoever, almost. Even new games, exiting the game, changing a different mode, changing to master mode. But if you exit the game, like, if you just completely close out of the game, click home menu and close it, then it stops. That's really weird. I wonder if they're going to fix it in the sequel. I mean, I'm sure they'll make it harder to get, but they would have to rework the physics engine quite a bit to completely remove it. There's always going to be a new way to get it. Remote bomb. A bomb that can be detonated remotely. Well, that makes sense. That's just sort of repetitive. Change runes. You can switch runes quickly. Well, how would you... I mean, the only other way to switch runes is is using this. I guess it's the same as, like, weapons. So let's see, I believe we have a guardian on one side. Oh, I almost blew myself up. Ooh, a chest. Traveler's Claymore. Okay. I do not use claymores very much. I much prefer broadswords. Oh, great. What? Hold on a second. Do ladders not affect the infinite jumps glitch? Oh no, they do. I'm cutting it really close with these explosions. I'm gonna try to get every... Oh. Whoops. Man, that's what I get for using the circular bomb everywhere. Launch me. Wow. It didn't launch me at all. What, that hit me and didn't do any? Okay. Ooh, the amiibo ruin is finally available. Next episode there is going to be some major grinding because I have the Majora's Mask Young Link amiibo, so I'm going to be grinding for both the Fierce Deity Sword and the Fierce Deity Armor. I wonder how long it's going to take. And wait a second, what was that thing even for? And would this normally launch me, or is it because the infinite jumps glitch that's not launching me? Or is it always like... I feel like it's because of the infinite jumps glitch, because it really messes with the physics. Like, all physics that have to do with Link are thrown off. I'm just gonna carry this around. Can I bring this outside with me? Ooh, let's throw it at this guy. What? Come back. Oh well. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks the promise of a hero. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. Right on the Nintendo Switch logo. I'm wearing this shirt forever. A symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenge of a shrine. May the goddess smile upon you. Yeah, I skipped that in the last one. I don't know why, I just instinctively pushed skip. So now I have 2. And now I can blow stuff up. And I get my first shield. Goodbye. Ooh, and now I can defeat anything. And I just nearly killed myself. I need to work on these bombs. Ooh, let's have some seared steak. There. Ooh, Traveler's Sword. Bokoblin Arm. Bokoblin Fang. A tooth obtained from a bokoblin. It's worn down and not very sharp, but it's still pretty hard. Cook it alongside a critter to make an elixir. I thought I already picked up some of this. The severed horn of a bokoblin. A creature often encountered on the plains of Hyrule. It isn't edible, but it can be tossed into a stew with some critters to make an elixir. Okay. Now let's see, where to next? Ooh, how about to the top of that mountain? Why? I don't know. I think you get some sort of reward for making it to the top. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. But let's actually find a place to light this torch so that I can make it to the top alive. Now I have a true weapon. Oh, and I do not want to die from that Lionel. Oh boy, that Lionel is searching for me. The Lionel wants my blood. My shirt is already red, so you won't be able to tell the difference, so you won't know if I'm dead or not, so maybe he'll think I'm dead, but I'm just mortally injured. That doesn't sound much better. Now. Oh, and in case I forgot to mention in the last video, to whistle run, you hold down whistle and rapidly tap the run button, and you will be running at full speed without consuming any stamina at all. So there's gotta be a place to light a torch around here. This is like the place where they prepare you for the snowy area. This is usually where you would grab some peppers. Ooh. Let's see, what weapon deals the most damage? Gotta be real quiet. I just stole a pot lid. Bokoblin Guts, my favorite item in the game. A rare material obtained by defeating a bokoblin. It convulses on its own every now and then, which is really creepy, but perhaps it has a use. Same use as the rest of the bokoblin stuff. Yeah, fighting them at night is actually a lot easier, especially when they don't have a guard. A lot of camps have a guard tower, but some of them don't, so those are really easy to take out at night. A Boko Spear. And I can get rid of a stick. Sorry, stick. You've been outranked. Ooh, hot peppers. Spicy pepper. This pepper is exploding with spice. Cook it to create dishes that will raise your body temperature and help you withstand the cold. Okay. I'll burn my face off. But no need. Gotta grab some of that. Light this forest on fire. Come on, light tree. It's too bad you can't light forests on fire in this game. But yes, now I can go anywhere without dying. With the exception of a place that is extremely hot. I do not want to go anywhere that is extremely hot, because you'd think that this fire would make me die faster, but no. It actually doesn't affect it, but still, I don't want to do that. And I could cook for the old man, but I'm going to go to the top of the mountain instead. Yes, that makes very much sense. Let's see, where exactly is the peak of the mountain? I assume that it's that flat spot right there. There's just a shadow there. What is that? What is that there? Oh, there's the old man. What's this stone formation that there? Is it his grave? Oh, why did I put the torch out? Why did I put the torch out? Aha! I enjoy gazing out at the world from here. Breathtaking view. This may... What? You just put... You just put your cane in my face? That hurts a lot. This may be the best place to get a full view of the entire plateau. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark on the map. Scope and pins. Pins on your map serve as reference points for your travels. Just stick a pin anywhere you're interested in. How do you know? Oh, just a few tricks I've picked up after many, many years in the wild. You may take my advice or leave it. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so. You did well to make it this far without the proper clothing. Please take this warm doublet as a reward for your tenacity. Warm doublet. But I have to take off my Nintendo shirt then. Jump off the mountain. Or not. So, is this your grave? Looks homey. So, yes, where is that shrine? Yeah, it's weird how the particles and sound effects for the jumping is the last surface that your feet touch. I would have thought they would be the surface directly underneath you. Ooh, I'm higher than the bird. What? I don't have any arrows? Man. Ooh, what's that down there? Looks like a chest. And a bokoblin. I want to get directly above him. Wait till he stops getting, like, concerned. Let's see, I need a good weapon. Can you not get back up here? Yeah, I don't think he can get back up to me. So, yeah, I'll just leave him to it. Soul shield and sound of the shield? Oh no, this is the sound of the chest. That's weird. Come on. Let me shoot him. So where exactly is... Okay, this sound effect is annoying. That's the snow sound. Oh, that's my sword. Is that the shield? I can't tell. But I have completely lost my way. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. What if I jump off the cliff? Oh wait, that's the edge of the plateau. I don't want to do that because that will soft lock the game. This is the shrine. Ooh, a sledgehammer. Iron sledgehammer. This large iron sledgehammer was originally used for mining, but it works reasonably well as a weapon too. Ooh yeah, I want the sledgehammer. Give me the sledgehammer. What? Man, it happened again. It is hard for that not to happen. Even though it's better than having to teleport, it's still quite annoying. Ooh, I want to knock this large boulder out of place. Nothing? Man, that stinks. So, now we have the stasis one. So, let's get right to it. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Awadame, the name of it. Oh, what? Man. I can't read those fast enough. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Distilling rune. I wish I could actually read the Sheikah text. I know that it says some like random funny stuff on it. Like the actual writing that is on the distilling rune thing actually says stuff. I mean, it's just an Easter egg thing though. It doesn't actually say anything useful, but it's like an Easter egg for it. I'm pretty sure at some point it says the developer's name. Oh, it still needs time. Gotta go. No, I'm gonna die. Don't. Oh no. Run, run. Could have died. All that for a traveler's shield. Not even that good of a shield. Oh, why did I eat? I'm right here. Oh, imagine if I fell, that would have been bad. It made the noise, but I'm already here. So, let's talk to this guy. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks the promise of a hero. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. Yeah, we don't need to watch this every time. Now, there should be 2 more. No, 1 more. Duh. Yes. 4 minus 3 equals 1. Math. Now, where is the last one? I do not know. Ooh, let's ransack the old man's house. Whoops. Oh, I hope I don't respawn in the ground again. And it's taken a while to load. That doesn't sound promising. And it's not. So, yes. For those of you who missed my last video, this is what happens when you die with the infinite jumps glitch enabled. But there's a simple way to fix it. Simple way to fix it. Exit the game, go back in, and it will be fixed. But I am going to go re-enable the infinite jumps glitch, so I will be right back after I have done that. From infinite death and have re-enabled infinite jumps for probably like the 7th time yet. I am at the Kenamut Shrine. I think I pronounced that wrong. I am at the Kenamut Shrine. Yeah, it was just to the right of that of the old man's grave. So, yeah, we are going to conquer this last shrine, and then we get to brave the unknown. Dun dun dun. Cryonis trial. You know, I could actually just go complete this shrine without even getting Cryonis, but that would be a terrible idea. So, I'm going to just grab Cryonis real quick. Wait, no, that's all. Oh, that must be a spot for the camera rune. Create a pillar of ice from a water surface. Yep, that's Cryonis for you. Now let's just skippity skip everything. And here we are. Simple as that. I didn't even get killed by this guardian. Oh, well, now I'm about to. I forgot to walk on. Have I forgotten everything the old man taught me? Just kill this guy real quick. I don't know why I'm even doing it. Oh yeah, I did it for the ancient parts. And now I'm dying. Let's see that baked apple I stole from the old man a while ago. Why am I eating it again? I'm right at the end of the shrine. I just did it again. Don't eat when you're at the end of a shrine, because these guys regenerate all your health. Because the spirit orb is essentially a piece of heart, so it regenerates all of your health when you get it. Let's just skip that guy. A symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. Now, what should I get with these 4 spirit orbs? Should I get a stamina vessel or a heart container? A heart container, obviously, because I am using the infinite jumps glitch, so there is no reason to need stamina ever. But health can be a problem sometimes. So, heart container it is.
Oh!
I barely even moved. With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines at the end points. I am sorry I cannot talk today. I am so old I can not pronounce my words, even though you can't read, and I am reading everything to you that you read even when I'm not nearby. But you can barely even that is irrelevant. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrines will cross. There, I will be waiting. Ooh, let's blow these guys to smithereens. Why am I excited about that? I just want to blow up bokoblins. And it hurt me too. Goodbye. You can't get me. Ow. That hurt. Get away from me. You see why we need another heart container? I have to retreat from bokoblins before I'm even done mocking them. This is a dire hour. I'm going to put on my Nintendo shirt. Yay. Nintendo. Support. Oh wait, how am I not freezing to death? I'm still in the cold area. Oh well. Now, let's hope I don't fall into a void or something while I'm on my way to get the paraglider. Gotta run, gotta run. I can make it, I can make it. I made it. Now, let's see. Where do the 2 lines intersect? Oh, the sore thumb sticking out. Heh, these guys are dead because I killed them while they were sleeping. Yeah. Let's burn this barrel. Maybe it has explosives in it. What? Why won't it stay on the fire? Burn! Aha! The barrel's on fire, and I'm carrying it. I'm carrying a flaming barrel. What? Where'd it go? Oh. Man, seared steak. I don't even like steak. Oh well. So, now, let's go get that heart container. So, Ooh, let's cut down some trees first. I never got to use that woodcutter's axe for what it was intended to be. Let's cut down every tree in sight. An acorn! Give me the acorn. So yes, next time you see this place, it will be entirely devoid of trees. Okie dokie. Let me just go in through this broken window. Who broke the window? And what? Wow. This place just has like a huge hole in it. Who destroyed it? Who hurt you, Temple? Who hurt you? Literally, who hurt you? Ancient gear. Ooh, those are pretty valuable. And let's grab some arrows from these pots while I'm here. Hello, Mrs. Potts? You got some arrows on you? You got some arrows, Mrs. Potts? Oh boy, I'm gonna die. Ah, what, did it just throw a rock at me? Why does it keep throwing rocks at me? I'm not Link, I'm Mrs. Potts. Yeah, Mrs. Potts don't want no trouble. I don't want any trouble, I'm just Mrs. Potts. That doesn't make sense, but I'm Mrs. Potts. Mrs. Potts. This is where whistle running comes in handy. Simply hold down whistle and spam the run button so that you can get out of... you see, I am currently whistle running. It is the most effective thing in the world. Yes. Gotta be careful with that. What? How am I still slow? Mrs. Potts? You got some arrows? I want a cookie, Mrs. Potts. What? Who are you? You're not Mrs. Potts. Mrs. Potts? Hello? Mrs. Potts. Can I have a red potion? Mrs. Potts? What? You stole my treasure, Mrs. Potts. How could you, Mrs. Potts? You stole my treasure. But you gave me that red potion. Thanks, Mrs. Potts. Thanks, Mrs. Potts. Now, let's talk to the old man. I don't know why I'm still talking like this. Hello, Mrs. Potts? Can I have some of that red potion, Mrs. Potts? The blessing of the goddess what's the old man's voice again? I don't know. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient. I see. I completely forgot what the old man's voice is. Now come here. Here I am. Get up here, quickly. No problem. With the power Mrs. Potts has given me, I can fly. Oh wait, no, the horse gave me that power. Mrs. Potts gave me the power of resilience.
Well done,
are you
there,
Mr.
young
Potts?
one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule.
What up, boss for fatness?
I was the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists.
Yay, anarchy. I'm just wearing my Nintendo shirt, talking to a guy who doesn't know he only exists in a video game.
The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile.
I don't remember anything.
So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary
Can I get some
form.
help, Mrs. Potts? Mr. Potts?
Forgive me.
Got some food?
I think you are now
Mr.
ready.
Potts?
Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Mrs. Potts, your cheese has aged for 100
To know
years?
Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy.
A
The
prophecy.
signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land.
Yeah, you
It
were
wasn't long
tricked.
before we discovered several ancient
You
relics.
should have left
made
those
by the hands of
relics
our distant
underground.
ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path.
Hey, is that Mrs. Potts?
We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts.
Hey, Ravioli. You got some
With the
pasta?
princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay,
There's the button.
Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives.
Everything
Those residing in the
burns.
castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule
I
was devastated
died?
absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
Am I a ghost?
However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Wait a second. If she had the full Triforce, couldn't she just wish for Ganon's death? Ah, so that means she
princess
doesn't
was
have the
my
full
own daughter.
Triforce.
My dear Zelda. And the
Or
courageous
everyone's
knight
an idiot.
who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon.
Wait, so if you could give me stuff, can you just give me
Somehow,
the Triforce?
Ganon has
So I can use
maintained
it to
control
destroy
over all
Ganon?
4 divine beasts, as well as
Or
those guardians
something
swarming
like that? Can you
around
give me,
Hyrule
can you give
Castle.
me the Master Sword? Bunch of
I believe it would be
spirit
quite
orbs?
reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko village. There you will find the Elder Impa.
Wait, it's
She
pronounced
will tell you more
Kakariko?
about the path that lies ahead.
It's
Consult the map on your Sheikah
Kakariko,
slate for the
King
precise
Boss for
location of
fatness.
Kakariko village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Sure thing, King Boss for fatness. Go on. Here's the paraglider, just as I promised. Paraglider, an item that you receive from the king on the Great Plateau. It allows you to sail through the sky. Press X while you're in the air to use it. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that is it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. Sure thing, Mrs. Potts. And so now we have to go to Kakariko village, as King Boss for Fatness would say. So, what's next? Ooh, let's just drop a bomb on these bokoblins. Just leave that there for a while. What? There you go. So, well, I think that just about wraps it up for me for now. Make sure to like and subscribe, and always, this has been The Brain, signing off. Goodbye.